What's going on? I'm on a level 37 account. We're talking about Hammerman's HQ level 40. So what the basic idea here is, I'm going to use Zookas. They're all level 14 boats basically. Level 15 once, but that doesn't add any extra troops or anything. And the Zookas are level 13. So barrage, our artillery is 14, barrage is 8. Maxed for the armory, which is critical. I highly recommend upgrading your artillery and barrage as soon as you upgrade your armory. It does so much more than just upgrading your troops, especially at the low levels, especially is what I'm talking about. So this account has 31% damage, so lucky, 42% GBE through two statues, unfortunately, and 25% troop health. We've got a gunboat level 16, so this is a fairly average account for this level. Maybe a little bit on the strong side, but I figured anyone should be able to copy this though, because this attack is fairly straightforward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke in, remove the mortar, and then get the heck out of dodge, and we'll come over into this side where there's lots of free GBE. So first step is going to be, we're going to get rid of some mines so that we have a path in there, because obviously we can't attack the mortar if we can't get to it. So that's step number one. Step number two is I'm going to remove these sniper towers, just so that when we pull back, we're not going to be losing troops. So now one of the important things to be aware of here is that, let's get rid of one more set of mines. So one of the things to be aware of here is when you're dealing with a mortar, you can use big, huge gaps in your smoke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle where there's nothing covering shore. That mortar doesn't quite reach all the way over. I'm going to drop these troops, get the ladies walking until they get past the point of the boom mines, and then I'm going to flare right about here. Now the mortar comes into play right. You can see that it turned. Look how big of a gap we can do though. Like, that's a huge gap. It doesn't matter. It can't see us. And then we're in position. So it only took us 3 smokes to get in the kill zone for that mortar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shock it and get my flare ready. And now before they start hitting those boom mines, we need to flare away because there's nothing holding the Zookas in place, obviously. So that's why I had my finger on the flare the whole time, just so that otherwise we would have lost some troops to those boom mines, which we don't want to do. So far so good. Now the only concern I really have is those boom cannons and cannons are probably going to be in range. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, I've got enough GBE to hit that boom cannon once. I want to save some GBE for potentially for a shock or something like that. We'll see how much I have left when I get there. Let's flare around the boom mines just to get them. So I'm probably going to lose at least 1 troop to that boom cannon. We'll see here. I'm just going to keep hammering away on the artillery button here. Let's get them up nice and high to get away from the cannons. Oh, that mortar is going to ruin our day. Look at that. Oh, but it went beside us. And that's the beauty of the mortars, is that they are slow to shoot. So as long as you're moving, you should be able to take this out. Yes, fantastic. And HQ 40 has some of the best rewards too. Like, look at this. We've got 4 shards, 2 crystals. Huge rewards. So I really hope that helped. I'll show you again one more time in fast motion. So this barrage could have gone a little bit better. And then just using artillery on the sniper cannons. And the only reason why I took out this boom cannon was because I was trying to keep the number of casualties to a minimum. There was no real reason for it. You should probably shock the mortar instead. I got a little bit lucky there just by moving my flare. But overall, just dodge the boom mines, get rid of the mortar. This is a pretty easy base. I have faith that anyone who's watching this can take it out as long as they've seen the attack happen once. But yeah, good luck to you. I hope you take it down, and Let me know in the comments how it went for you. Cheers!